I have a couple of questions, but I just wanted to follow up on what he said a little bit. I mean, I made this comment to the ACLU leader when she appeared at University of Richmond, and that is a lot of grassroots groups like the ACLU, a lot of their power comes from being able to get their message across the mainstream media. And I'm worried with the corporate mainstream media we have right now that a lot of ACLU's message just isn't getting out there. And so I encourage you to do whatever you can to hold them accountable. We have WRIR here, which is an independent radio station. Where's NBC 12? And this is going to become increasingly important because right now I'm afraid that mainstream America is more concerned about the habeas corpus of Paris Hilton than Osama bin Laden.
Yeah. You're right, and certainly, when we see, CNN doing nonstop on who was it down? Who's the blonde Marilyn look like? What's her name?
Anna Nicole Smith.
Anna Nicole and Paris. That's really good. But again, there is good news. When you see editorials from mainstream press that are calling for restoration of habeas corpus, that are calling for closing Guantanamo, when Colin Powell comes out and says that we've gone too far, we've reached the point where the mainstream media is. And what I can do is I can pull some of the editorials and I can forward them on to Elizabeth, she can forward them on to you. We're getting the mainstream, even the corporate press, they know it's gone too far. I mean, they're concerned about this administration has done too much. It's interesting, there's another issue that's pending that the ACLU is also involved in. It's the FCC media report on violence. So there may be some self-interest in the media's position, but they have also seen that this administration has taken the idea of executive power, gone too far. They have done too much to eliminate the idea of checks and balances. What happens is, at a certain point, they realize we need to speak up because otherwise we're next. So we've been surprised and very pleased to see a lot of the mainstream media coming out with very strong statements in favor of closing